So I went to go see White House Down. It's directed by the man who's made a career out of blowing up important national and international monuments, Roland Emmerich. And it also stars Jamie Kennedy and Channing Tatum. It also has almost the exact same plot as Olympus Has Fallen. So the question is White House Down any better than Olympus Has Fallen? Okay, so the answer to that is yes. It doesn't take a lot to be better than Olympus Has Fallen. So I guess the bigger question is, was White House Down any good? So, right up front I'll say obvious political message is obvious, but it's not so heavy-handedly done that it's offensive. But it is, give peace a chance, pull out of the Middle East sort of thing, so that might not sit well with some people. I don't really see that it's that offensive a message in the first place, but not gonna roll for some people. Now, the film itself, it's the exact same movie as Olympus Has Fallen, just done well. It's just done well. You have the main character, Channing Tatum, who in this case he's a Capitol Police officer who's trying to become a Secret Service agent. So he shows up that day for his job interview with apparently an old flame, so that doesn't go over well. But he's there for the job interview, and he brings his daughter along, and I forget that actress's name, but she did a really fantastic job. Not once did I see her on the screen and just groan and go, oh my god, please get this child actor off the screen and give us people who know what they're doing. She's actually good. She did a very good job. Now, that daughter is a gigantic political junkie to the point where it's kind of disturbing, really. It's a little creepy, actually, how much of a political junkie she is. So Channing Tatum takes her to the White House to sort of get in on her good side. They're having some issues because he's divorced with mom and don't see each other, and all that sort of stuff. So they go to the White House and kind of terrorists attack, kill all the Secret Service, try and capture the president, so nuclear launches and stuff is the assumption, right? Now, the thing is, they do it correctly in this movie. They do it right. There's an inside man, and so everything's carefully orchestrated, and you sort of see them setting up for this and how they catch the Secret Service guys by surprise, and how they manage to take over the White House. And so they cause a distraction over here, and they pull. It's well done. And the most of the movie actually is Channing Tatum's character. He's going around trying to find his daughter because she walked away from the tour group, and he ends up saving the president instead. And then most of the movie there is them trying to get the president out of the White House and away from danger so he can go back and save his daughter, who's captured video from all the bad guys and put it up on YouTube and stuff. Yeah, no, that's it. Just like with Olympus Has Fallen, it's not a really deep story, and it's incredibly predictable story, to be honest. I mean, within a couple of minutes, when I saw the bad guy, I'm like, oh, well, he's the mole inside the White House. I saw 15 minutes in, I'm like, oh, so he's the ultimate bad guy. He's really orchestrating things. It's nothing new. And there's just a bunch of, forehead-slapping stupid moments in it, to be sure. Just like with most Roland Emmerich movies, to be honest. But there's less here than in almost any other Roland Emmerich movie that I've seen since Independence Day. It's actually even less than Independence Day. I did not like Independence Day. I know that's a big fan favorite with folks, but I just thought that movie was stupid. And I know that might upset people, but no, it's just not very good. This movie is better. White House Has Fallen, or White House Down. It's better, but it's still not very good. But it's not bad, and I can see how people are going to like it. It's good chemistry between Jamie Foxx and Channing Tatum. There's a lot of witty one-liners. The action is decently done. It's nothing spectacular. You know, it's a little bit choppy, a little bit sort of shaky cammy, but it's less than a lot of other movies recently. So you can follow what's going on, but I don't know. Most of the other characters are just stock characters. You know, stock stock hacker dude, stock Russian bad guy, stock It's just, don't expect a lot going into this. If all you want to go and see is sort of fun, lighthearted action flick that's not really very deep and you can unwind and you know, let off some stress after the week, there are far worse movies than you can go to see. Far worse. So, yeah, it's not bad. I didn't really like it, but it's not bad in the slightest. I'm like just on this side of saying it was good. You know, it's sort of, I'm kind of waffling a little bit. If I had to do like star ratings or something like that, it'd be like a 3, 3.5. No, maybe 3. It'd be a solid 3 out of 5. So decent. It's a decent movie. You know, and if you go see it, if you think I'm completely insane and think it was the best movie ever, please let me know. If you think it's horrible, let me know too. Think, you know, what in the world are you saying it was any good? This was just a terrible... Let me know. I'm curious about these sorts of things. Until next time, though, enjoy.